Come on.
Hey guys, welcome back to Too Many Hobbies. Tonight I got 1 Hour Skirmish Wargames hitting the table once again. This time we're on the Eastern Front. And what we got going on here is we got the Germans against the Soviets, of course. And just a real simple one, low count. Nothing too crazy, just to get it back on the table. It's been a little while for me. But we got a little factory set up here with some silos and some trees. Objective of this game is for the Germans to take the factory there and for the Russians to hold off the German assault. We got just a few riflemen right here by the wood line. We got the commander and 2 gentlemen there. And behind the one grain silo there, you got 2 more guys. Like I said, just a real low count, guys. Germans are coming in with some force. SDKFZ. German half-track there, easier said than what I just went through. Just with a machine gun on top on a panel. 6 guys in the commander. Like I said, just a little skirmish game, guys. Real quick. Get some in. Freshen up on the rules. Been a little bit. And here we go. We're going to have a little battle on the Eastern Front. All right, here we go. Just real quick. The Germans are actually coming in from that table edge. Let me get my measure. And I think we're ready to go. A quick little measuring device that I made. And I think we're just do the cards right there. I think you can see them. So we're going to draw the Russian deck. The red deck is the Russians. The black deck is the Germans. Germans pull a 9. The Russians draw an ace. So it looks like the Germans will be going first, and they have 8 actions. So right away, I think we're going to get these guys coming up. That's 1 action. Oh, come in from the table edge here. 2 actions. Pretty much 3, 4. I'm going to bring the half track right in. This is 5 actions. I'm going to bring them right up into the tree line there. And I think he's going to open up with the LMG up top there. Going into the building. It's 3 shots. He's drawing an ace, a 6, and a king. Shooting at the commander there. So we got a 4, a queen, and a 7. So right away, commander goes down. Boom. Okay, we got that's 5 actions. They're done, and I think I'm going to bring some of these German guys up. Coming from this way, they're going to split off and come around this way. That's 6, 7, 8. So a pretty good start there for the Germans, bringing the forces on. Normally doesn't work out that well, but it was exactly 8, so that works. We're going to draw a card for the Russians now, see how many actions they have. We got 3. Let's see. I think I'm just going to hold fast there. I might actually get, I got 2 guys up over here. I'm just going to get them up and into the wood line. 1 and 2. So we get some shots up on there. And I think I'm just going to chill out right there. Actually, that's 2 right there. And I think I have 2 little reinforcements hanging out up here. I'm just going to bring this guy around. Put him in range, and he's going to fire at this guy there. 1 single shot. He fires a 7 and a 6. Taking this guy temporarily out of commission. Germans are going to draw another card, see how many actions they get. They get 8 again. Wow. I think I'm going to move this guy up. I'll move him there. And he's going to take a shot. Return the favor. It's a 3 and a 6. It does nothing. Second action. This guy's going to move up, do the same thing as his partner there. He has an 8 and a 5. So his friend goes down. Not his friend, but his foe. He takes a shot. So that's 2 actions down. And, of course, I'm going to move this guy up to here. That's action number 3. And I think he's going to take a fire into the woods here. Soft cover the woods. It's 7. It's a 9, so he already automatically beats it. His next foe is going to come up. I think just to the other side here. He definitely clears that. And he's going to throw 2 rounds up and into the building. He's got a submachine gun there. He's got a 3 and a 7. Hard cover. 7, they tie. 5. And a 5 of clubs. So now they tied there, so they're going to pull 1 more card to break the tie. And we got a joker. And what card would they would have pulled? A 9. Okay, so just like that, joker's pulled. We're going to test. There's no morale test to take, so the Russian's going to draw first. That gentleman up there is going to get up. The commander, forgot he was down. He's also going to get up. The German fellow down over here, he's also going to get up. So everybody's back into the fight. Carry on with the bullet slinging. All right, we're going to draw a card once again, see who has initiative. Oh, and it's a joker. So, of course, he drew a 5. They draw a joker. So there's no morale test again. So we're going to draw. See who has initiative. Russians 2. Germans got the initiative. Keeping with the initiative. They draw a joker. Boy, we just seem to like to be pulling jokers here. No morale test. No one's down. So we're going to draw an ace and a jacks. So the Russians now have the initiative. And they're going to pull a card. Queen. 12 actions. For the love of God. I think I'm going to start over on this side. I think these guys are going to throw some rounds into these guys here. We got a shot of 8 at this gentleman. He's just outside the woods there. 2 of 2. So he's going to go down. This next gentleman's got a submachine gun. He's got 2 shots going into soft cover. So he draws a king and a 2. Soft covers 2 cards, 4 and a 2. So that round goes through as well. So that's 2 actions for them. They got 10 more. I think the gentleman up top there by the silo, he's going to take a shot at the Germans running towards him. He draws an 8, an 8, and a 5. So that gentleman goes down. Just like that. But I'm going to bring his compadre up and around here. And he's going to shoot at this next guy there. He draws a 3 and a king, so he's fine. So that was 4 out of 12. We still have 8 actions to go yet. And I think I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to get too much out of place. And we're going to pass a turn to the Germans. They got 10 actions. That gentleman's going to fire at one of the Russians there. I'm going to pull that card aside so I remember. 10. And the Russians draw 2. So this guy goes down. And I'm going to draw this guy up and around. And he's going to fire at the guy that's up there by the silo. He draws a 4 and a 3. So this gentleman goes down. And what's that? That was 2 actions. I'm going to open up with the LMG up there up top. They draw a 5, a 5, and a 3. Hardcover, 9, ace, and an ace. So, 2 of the bullets go through with the ricochet there. So this guy's down, and this guy right next to him. That's 3 actions, and I think I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to pull him up like so. And I'm going to have him fire into the woods here. That's a 4. And a king. That's the first shot. He has a submachine gun there. A 6. And a jack. So that guy's good. Nothing happens. I'm going to pull the commander up and into the woods here. I think he's just going to do that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5 actions. I can move him again for 3. I think I'm going to try to have this guy. That'd be 8. I think the next turn he's going to try to bayonet some guys. And that's it for the Germans. So we're going to pull another card here. See how many actions the Russians have. They have 4. And right away I'm going to have this guy, I believe, shoot at this gentleman. Actually, I'm going to have him move. Move. That's 4, and I go 3 more. Let's do that. Nope. Gonna have him shoot. So he's gonna shoot. It's king. To a 9. This gentleman goes down. And that's all the actions for the Russians. So we're gonna go back to the Germans. They got a jack. 11 actions. So right away, what I'm gonna do, this guy's going to come up and take 2 of these guys right away. So the Russians are down 2. And he's going to stop there. That's 1. This guy is going to shoot up over to there. See if we can hit him. An ace, well, that's not a good start. And a queen, so he's fine. I think I'm going to have the commander here open up with his submachine gun. He's got a 6 and a jack. This guy's in the wide open. It's a 3, so he goes down, eliminates that threat. And then the LMG, I think we're going to move him up and out of the woods. And that's on a pintle, but he's going to shoot off this way into the woods. 3 shots. 10, a jack, and a queen. He gets 2 cards. It goes through. He goes down. And I believe that's all the actions for the Germans. So now we're going to go into pull another card for the Russians to see what they're going to do. I'm just going to move these out. The piles are starting to slide all over the place. They got 10 actions and 1 guy. It's not looking good for the Russians, but he's going to fire a round out to this guy. It's an 8. I pulled from the right thing, right? I like to mix up my cards from time to time. And a 2. So he goes down. That's it for the Russians. The Germans are going to pull a 7. And I think the commander's going to hop there for 1. And then that's 4 actions, taking out another guy. And that's 4. Next time it's another 4. That would be 8. So now he's just going to shoot and finish off. He's got 2 rounds. It's a queen and a 7. Hardcover, 10. A 10. And a 10. So that round goes through. Oh, he fell down. And like that. Now it's the Russians' turn. See if there's a jack. It's an ace. I'm just going to finish this out, I guess. Russians have no more. They got a jack. This guy's going to go up there and take this guy out up in the woods. Takes out another Russian. They're down 4. This guy, that's 1. Another move is 2. He's going to go into the building. 2 and 4, that's 6. Then he's going to hop up top. And he's going to finish off killing everybody. So just like that, on this glorious winter day on the Eastern Front, it just happens to be the Germans push in and take over the little grain silo here in the factory, resulting in a German victory. Just as you've seen, you know, that's why I love these game rules by 1 Hour Skirmish Wargames there. You never know what you're going to get. You never know how it's going to go. And it just always, I never have a dull game using these rule sets. They're simple, quick, easy. About 15 minutes to learn. Anyone can learn it and pick it up. Low count. You can do high counts if you want. It works better with a lower count. And it tells a great story, guys. Anyway, down below, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's free. And spread the word about the game and help support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. And thanks for coming back to Too Many Hobbies, guys. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.